Hello everyone. Welcome into today's live stream. I am your host, energy healer, and spiritual mentor, Melody Unique, but I also go by Mystique Awakening. I am so happy to be back and to be sharing with you guys the gift of Reiki healing energy. For those of you who do not know what Reiki is, it is a Japanese relaxation technique that facilitates your own healing. So the more relaxed you are, the more your body has the chance to naturally and organically heal and repair itself. This works on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. So I'm very happy that you're here to experience it, especially if this is your first time. If this is your first time to this live stream or to just me and my channel, go ahead and raise your hand in the chat. Let me know who you are. Glad to have you. I heard it was someone's birthday, so happy birthday. I love birthdays. Birthdays are my favorite. Beautiful. I see you. Hi, Kat. Hi, VF. Hi, Egg. Hi, Jess. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Erica. Hi, Jazz. Hi, Kaylee. So the way that this live stream is going to go today is we are obviously starting off with a bit of a collective healing. You can choose whatever intention you would like for this healing, although I usually do have a small intention of just peace, harmony, and balance within yourself so that you can really maintain a healthy and positive relationship with yourself and thus a healthy and positive relationship with others. And then I'm already starting a line. We have some people who are eager to hop in line for personal healing sessions. So if you have any areas of concern or you're looking to manifest something in particular in your health, your wealth, or your relationships, let me know that at the top of my page. You can click the link in my bio. It says TikTok Live Healings, and then you will get your spot in line. I have a limited amount of spots available for the live stream itself. So make sure that you are getting your spot so that you don't miss out. But it's okay, even if you do not have your healing session here on the live stream, I will still be sending you your video afterwards. Courtney, do you mean that you sent a DM? Let me know what you mean. Yes, I won't be able to see DMs during the live stream, only the chat and only notifications. But I will be checking DMs after the live stream. For you to be able to receive this healing energy to its maximum potential, go ahead and consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in, deep down to the belly, and exhale out through the mouth. Make sure that you are sitting up tall so that the energy flow is able to facilitate properly for you. So making sure that your spine is straight and aligned all the way from root to crown. So you can imagine a little puppeteer string pulling you up. You're going to plant your feet down to the ground, flat, so you can really feel supported by earth energy. You're going to feel that security. You're going to feel that stability. And you're going to take your shoulders, roll them up, back, and down. I have a little hair on my lipstick. Up, back, and down. You're going to unclench your jaw by separating your teeth. Place your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Relax all the muscles of the face, all the muscles of the body, all the way down to the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you are concaving your heart space, if you are having your heart be blocked in some sort of way, really expand that chest. Breathe, breathe, breathe deep into the belly. Use your diaphragm. And take some time to do a bit of an energetic scan for yourself, starting at the top of your head. Is there any pressure, any soreness, any fatigue or overwhelm? Bringing that scanning sensation all the way down to your eyes. Are your eyes sore? Are they tired? Bringing that sensation all the way down to your chin. Connecting to your physical body, tapping into your inner being. Continue the scan down through your neck to your shoulders, from your shoulders to your elbows, from your elbows to your wrists, and to your wrist to your fingertips. Bringing that awareness down the chest, down the waist, into the hips. Breathe in deep here. What is your body trying to tell you at this moment in time? Bringing that scan of awareness down to your glutes, your thighs, your knees. Any aches or pains here, let them be known. Let them come forth and bring to you a message. And then completing the scan from your knees down to your shins, your calves, your ankles, the heels, the soles, the balls of your feet, and then your tippity toes. With each inhale, you are breathing in beautiful, juicy oxygen and spirit energy throughout your whole entire being. And as you breathe out, you release, practicing the art of letting go. 2 more times here, in through the nose. Fill yourself up with your own divine energy. Exhaling through the mouth, surrendering, letting go of control. 1 more time. Here we go. In through the nose. Expanding, expanding. And let out a sigh. Good. Continue to breathe like that at your own pace. If you are feeling this beautiful healing energy, go ahead and share some energy back with me. Leave a comment of how you're feeling in the chat, like this live stream, share this live stream with someone who needs some healing today. If you are not already following me, go ahead and follow me here and over on Instagram so you can always stay consistent in your healing journey. I'm loving this song. I don't think I've heard it before, and I was like, what is it? And it literally says Grounded from Sacred Earth, and I'm like, oh, perfect. For those of you who know, you know, I always talk about grounding. Beautiful, my loves. So good. I felt a lot of you more relaxed this time than in the past. I know we always have a new group of people here to heal, but this group is definitely healing very nicely. I can feel your energies as a collective, and when you guys are tense, when you guys are kind of anxious, and you guys really allowed yourselves to receive this healing quickly. So that is amazing. Some of you were asking me about having me personally heal your energy here on the live stream. So I do have a line for that, and I'm going to go into those right now because we do have someone who's in line who's waiting ever so patiently. And so let me lower this a little bit because I will get into some more talking in a moment here as I'm doing these personal sessions. So if you would like for me to tap into your individual energy, I just want to let you know right off the bat, it is such a huge difference between you watching a pre-recorded Reiki video or you getting a collective healing on a live stream to when you're actually getting it for yourself, because no one else is involved. It's just for you and you only. And I tap into the energy centers that need the healing the most. Since these are mini sessions, I just see what the biggest source of concern is in your body energetically, and I go and facilitate healing to that area. If there are any spiritual messages that come from your spirit team, I will let you know what those are as well to help you translate those messages so that you understand, have some clarity and some focus towards what's to come in the future or how to heal yourself on a deeper level. So again, with that being said, you can head to the top of my page, click the link in my bio, and it says live healing session. I'm going to see who is first here. You will also receive the healing that we're doing for you in a replay recorded video, and I'll send that to you in your email. For those of you who had your healing sessions done yesterday, you still have not received your email. It is coming later today. Technology was being technology, and Mercury was retrograding, so it was hard for me to upload the video yesterday. So it is already uploaded. It's in an unlisted category right now, so I'm going to work on getting you guys those emails so that you have the resources that I was talking about in your individual sessions. So no, I did not forget about you. We just got to work with what we got. So let's go ahead and see. Courtney, I know that you said something about a healing, like a DM. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be private. You can ask me here if it's not private. If it is, I can try logging into my TikTok account if you sent it through TikTok. And then I'm also going to check up on my list here. Beautiful. So we have, oh, Marcy. Beautiful. So, okay, we have the area of concern being a lack of feminine energy. So give me a second here. Love my necklace. Thank you. This is from me and my mom's Etsy shop. It's called Earth Magic Jewels, and we have a ton of Reiki infused jewelry. Okay, let me see if I can log in real quick, Courtney. So Marcy, give me just one moment here. I'm gonna see if I can, how do I, hello? Let me log in. Oh, here we go. That should be it. I wonder if it's gonna let me come in through here, send code. I'm gonna see if it comes in. Okay. Grab some water. Oh my gosh, I forgot to get a new water before I started. Yeah, that's totally fine, Courtney. Not even to worry. I may also go on live tomorrow. My energy's feeling pretty good for it. But regardless, that's fine. Let me know what your area of concern is or if you have a specific manifestation. So back to Marcy. Thank you so much for being patient, Marcy. I appreciate it. So, lack of feminine energy. I love this. Thanks for having that be your intention, because not that many people focus on divine masculine, divine feminine energy, and it is so important to make sure that we're bringing healing and balance to that. So, I'm going to go ahead and tap into your energy. I want you to consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So when we think about feminine energy, a lot of that is going to be stored in the left side of our body. So you may start to feel a lot of sensations on that part, that whole half of your body. Also, the area of the heart space is very feminine in nature, as well as the third eye. So you could be experiencing some sensations there, even the sacral. Okay, Marcy, I'm going to have you rub your hands together and blow into them 3 times. Place your left hand on the heart space, the right hand on the belly, and tap in, infuse your own energy back into yourself as we do this process. Okay, beautiful, good, we're on the same page. As much as we are focusing on the left side of your body, we want to make sure that we're bringing attention to the right side of your body, because chances are, if you're feeling a lack of feminine energy, there is overactivity going on in the masculine side where it can be overpowering. So we want the masculine side to rest, as well as really conjuring that feminine side to come through, to feel comfortable, nurtured, and nourished enough to come through. Something that your guides are wanting me to let you know is to really tap into the energy of the moon. So the next full moon, the next new moon, create some moon water, pray to the moon, meditate in front of the moon, dance in front of the moon, celebrate whatever kind of ritual you want to do or ceremony you want to do. Make sure that the moon is involved in it. Keep breathing. Marcy, at this time, close your eyes if they're not closed already. I want you to really focus in on your third eye. Bring your awareness and attention to this area. Simply by bringing attention to this area, you are empowering it. You are letting it know that you are recognizing it. And it will start to do its own healing process, whether it needs to be activated, whether it needs to clear away certain energies. Know too that if you're someone who is very empathic, or even consider yourself to be very intuitive or even psychic, that your third eye can be used to perceive things in the future, to perceive things in the past, but also be very mindful of the power of that third eye and how it can also be used as a bit of a laser forward. It is an amazing gift to have that kind of sharpened sense of intuition. However, other people can really feel when you are looking into their souls or trying to read into them way too much. And so it can be a little bit disrupting to other people's energy. So just know when to utilize that energy, know when to kind of retract almost that laser beam and observe from a place of humility, observe from a place of peace, harmony, and balance, instead of trying to observe from a place of intrusion. So just keep that in mind, because I know that you and I do a lot of energy work together, and with that being said, your psychic senses could also be really enhancing at this time, which I'm sensing for you. Keep breathing. I'm also sensing for you, Marcy, it's really time to do some energy purging. So this Reiki healing is going to be great to help facilitate some of the releases of blockages that you have in your energy centers, but also knowing how to purge those energies by yourself whenever you're feeling a little bit off, overwhelmed, burnt out, or you aren't really receiving your manifestations. Making sure that you're purging your energy and having that ability to do so, that practice to do so, is definitely important. So for you, if you haven't considered it already, the Beyond Balance program is what I would suggest for you, because it helps you do everything that I was just talking about today, as well as really help you to relax your nervous system through healing your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Good job, Marcy. Wherever your hands are right now, I want you to rub them together again. Last time, blow into them 3 times, and place them on your crown just like this, and allow all that beautiful healing energy of your own to really trickle down and facilitate through all of your energy centers, starting from your crown and then pouring out through the base of your feet or the soles of your feet. Keep breathing in and out, and in and out. Good. Last one here for you, Marcy. In through the nose and out. Beautiful, Marcy. That's what I have for you today. I have a feeling that for some reason there are some more spiritual messages for you. So, what I will do is when I'm sending you your email of the replay, I'm going to draw a couple cards, see what comes up, and then let you know what those messages are because they're showing me like tarot, oracle kinds of messages for you. So, I'm going to make sure that I have that readily available for you. And again, the resource at this time, I know that we work together so much through these live streams. If you're really looking to take over your healing journey and really take the healing into your own hands, that's exactly what I would suggest, the Beyond Balance program. If you're not ready to kind of do that kind of work on yourself and you really just like to have a practitioner be able to heal you, I would say the next step then would be getting a full one-on-one hour-long Reiki session with me that also includes a tarot card reading and a full energy insight report, which I know that you love to get. So we'll have that full breakdown for you all included inside that one-on-one Reiki session. But that's all that I have for you right now, Marcy. So thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. Again, remember the moon and drink a lot of water at this time. Work with the water element because the water element is going to really help you connect to your divine feminine energy and really facilitate that flow within your being. So thank you so much for trusting me with this process. Let me see. You said thank you. I cried in my heart. My heavy heart is now light. Beautiful. I'm so glad to hear that. There was a lot of heart space stuff that we wanted to work on today, but nothing too crazy from what I can tell. I didn't sense any major blockages, but again, I was primarily focusing on like the left hemisphere, the right hemisphere, and whatever we were doing for you energetically in terms of those energy centers, we had you kind of facilitate that process too. So it always helps because I really am a big advocate for healing from the outside in, which is my part, and healing from the inside out, which is your part, because as a healer, I'm only able to get about 75% of the healing work done. It really takes that extra 25% from you to be able to do the rest. And so I'm glad that you were able to feel so relieved. I'm going to see if there's any questions because I feel like there were some questions here for me that I want to address. What will dancing / ceremonies do for me spiritually? It's an act of celebration. It's an act of enjoying life. It's an act of that fire energy as well, being very activated, being very loose, being free. And so there are so many different aspects I think that can come from doing some sort of dancing or ceremony, especially under the moonlight, under the sunlight of course as well. When it's raining, going out and doing a little bit of a dance there, and then just celebrating life, allowing those elements to purify you. When you celebrate life, you are activating your whole entire energetic system, and it really facilitates a better flow within your being, not only connecting you to yourself in a physical way, but connecting you to yourself in a very spiritual way as well, because we're not just matter, we are spirit and we are matter. And I feel that too many of us get stuck in the materialness of this world and the densities and the heaviness of how this world can really be and how it can treat us and how we treat ourselves living in this world. And when you connect back to that spiritual aspect of yourself, when you can come back to nature and commune with nature, it gets so much easier, and you really start to embody a different version of yourself, the version of yourself who's true, who's authentic, who's genuine. And it's really the version of yourself that you were born to be. But sometimes the programmings can get a little bit too dense, our conditioning can get too dense, our ego self, we start to live through that and embody that more than our spirit self. And at least when working with me, I really make sure that you're integrating more of that spirit self back into your being so that you can have an easier life and you can actually live the life again that you were born to live. That's a very great question, so thank you. Oh, Marcy, like I'm out in public, so I'm gonna sit barefoot leaning on a tree. That was perfect. No wonder your energy felt very like easy to release. Someone was like, you don't seem like the type to use plastic water bottles. I really am not, but I totally am. And I'm trying to like find a way to like not like I really am, and everything that I've tried hasn't really worked. So if anyone has some good recommendations, and it's not just about the water bottle, it's like where I'm actually getting the water from as well. Like I don't like Brita filters, they don't filter everything that I need. I tried a zero water filter and that was terrible. It took out all the minerals, good and bad. And so I'm like, okay, well now I have to get the Celtic salt, and now I have to mineralize my water, and like it's just so much. And the water that you get at the grocery store, all of it's packaged in plastic anyway, and so I have trouble with it. It's definitely definitely a journey that I'm trying to discover, but like, yeah, don't clock me. I mean, if you're gonna clock me, I'll just pour my plastic water bottles into a glass and then drink that on camera. But like, I try, I really do. But like, DM me. I can't like take your suggestions right here right now because I'll forget them, and as soon as the live stream ends I'll lose them. So if you can help me, help me, I'm looking for help. Okay, so let me see here. You guys are so funny to me. And my upper left chest was tingling. Good. Love that, Marcy. Where can I go for a personal Reiki, Lorena? You can go to the top of my page. It's a link in my bio. And then you can click live Reiki session. Ems, I access this. I can't even talk. Ems says, I access this just in time and will look into working with you. Perfect, Ems. Yes, very, very happy for that. If you would like, you can get a one-on-one Reiki session with me right here, right now. Unless you're interested in one of my programs, then you can chat with me about that in my DMs, either here on TikTok or over on Instagram. I prefer chatting with you guys over on Instagram DM, so if you wouldn't mind, that's going to be my preference because I can voice memo you, and it's just like easier to send links because you could just click them right there. Marcy says, I've been neglecting the moon. I used to preach to it often. Yes, no neglecting anymore. So off topic, but do you recommend, and I'm going to completely butcher this because I don't think I've seen this before, Ujjayi breathing? No, but I'm going to look into it now that you're saying that. I want to see what specific kind of breath work that is. I just facilitate, I don't even know if it has a name, but just deep belly breaths. And also lion's breaths as well, which probably has a different name too, but that's how I know it, the lion's breath. Hi, sweetheart, my back hurts so much. Do you think Reiki can help with this? Victoria, Reiki can absolutely help you with this. And if you want to get a personal one-on-one session with me right now, I'll be able to help you heal that right here. It says something is wrong to try again later. Okay, so if you want to instead, Lorena, you can do Venmo if you have Venmo, and my Venmo is at Melody Unique, just how it sounds, Melody and then Unique, and then let me know that you sent it through Venmo. But I think there is someone else here who is on my list, so let me see who that is. Also, for anyone who's here watching this, if you are looking to heal the relationship that you have with yourself and the relationship that you have with others, especially if you're maybe even a work from home mom or a 9-to-5 mom who's really trying to balance work, parenthood, and your self-healing journey, I have the perfect program for you called Unblocked. It's a 3-month program where we get to work together not only through the practices that I'm giving you, but through one-on-one Reiki sessions and personal coaching as well. So if anyone's interested in that, you can DM me the word Unblocked and I will send you a questionnaire to see if we're a good fit to heal together. But that's definitely something I want to get out there because I know that so many of us are trying to kind of balance so many things, and then being consistent in our healing journey kind of falls by the wayside. And so if that is the case for you, but you're really determined and committed to investing your time, energy, and attention to this kind of program to have a better relationship with yourself, thus you being able to manifest healthy and positive relationships into your life, then this is going to be the best thing that's available for you. Everything that is in there is from my own personal experience of healing myself and through my Reiki training and shamanic apprenticeship. Any lipstick questions or makeup questions can be asked through DMs. I like to keep this all about healing as much as I can when I'm on live streams. Yeah, the DM, it just says Unblocked, and then I'll know exactly where you're coming from, what you need, and I'll send you the link. Okay, so let's see, I have to refresh this. Okay, so the next person that we have here is Lindsay. That is a beautiful way to spell that name. I've never seen that in my life. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. I am like loving that. Lindsay. I love that. Okay, so Lindsay, if you're still here, let's see. So a little bit more of a financial cushion for you is what you're saying. So definitely when it comes to finances, that's always going to be around the root for the most part and the heart for the most part. Sometimes it could be other energy centers depending on what's really going on, but we're going to go ahead and see, I'm going to tap into your energy to see what's going on for you so you know exactly where to focus, not only for this session, but for maintenance outside of the session as well. Okay. And thank you again for being so patient. Let's go ahead and have you tap in. I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So we have some solar plexus stuff going on for you. Definitely root stuff. Throat stuff and heart stuff is what I'm seeing right now. This isn't a full energy insight report where I'm breaking down every single one of your energy centers, but for the area of concern that you have, these are what I'm kind of seeing for you. And so we're going to make sure that we are hitting those points and bringing you back into a state of balance as much as we can during this time together. So take another deep breath in. Keep that intention that you have in mind and really word this intention differently in your mind. When you think about your finances, when you think about money, don't focus on the lack of it. Don't focus on the doubt, the worry, the frustration, the fear. That is what we like to call resistance, and the ego holds us back through that resistance. But we have to look at resistance as a stepping stool, something that we can overcome to really find ourselves in this desire that we are seeking. And so ease, comfort, freedom, choice, support, stability, security, flow. These are all things that we can really focus on energetically. And so I don't want you to think about this in a mental way. I want you to feel the ease at this time. I want you to feel the flow. I want you to feel what comfort feels like. If someone told you right here, right now, feel supported. What does that feel like in your body? Really hone in on those feelings. Keep breathing. Focus on the feeling of ease. How does flow feel in your body? How does comfort feel? What does stability feel like? It's not something that you think about. Don't keep it in your mind. Keep it in your body. How does your body feel when there is flow, when there is ease, when there is comfort and support? How does freedom feel? Freedom is a big word that's coming up for you from your spirit guides. Think of the energy of air. Think of birds, how they are free, how they fly, how they can maintain balance in any situation. take some time right now to rub your hands together, Lindsay. Blow into them 3 times. Place them on your heart space. Not one in front of the other or on top of the other, but both palms here on either side of your chest. Infuse your own energy back into yourself of compassion, of generosity, of unconditional love, of understanding, of receiving, of giving, of growing, of expansion, of freedom. Keep breathing deep, deep down into the belly, and from the belly out through the mouth, let out a huge exhale. Good, Lindsay. I'm going to go ahead and infuse some Reiki symbols onto those energy centers that were impacted, empowering them, strengthening them, fortifying them, and to help you release any emotional stress, overwhelm, or chaos that is really blocking you energetically from receiving the kind of wealth, prosperity, abundance, and money that you desire. Good job. Good job. Beautiful. All right, Lindsay, that is all that I have for you today. I definitely suggest for you the best program is going to be Unblocked, and that's because in the Unblocked program, we go through addressing and healing any blockages. Did I say unblocked? Beyond balance. Did I say unblocked? Beyond balance. I'm all over the place. But you go through in that program of Beyond Balance, addressing and healing the blockages that are in your way of experiencing or even manifesting success in your health, your wealth, and your relationships. And for you, if you're looking to really ignite that energy of you when it comes to confidence, because the solar plexus was something that I was seeing as the most out of balance energy center for you, which can really impact your motivation or your willpower or your consistency even to do what needs to be done in order for you to attract those kinds of finances into your life. So in order for you to instill a lot more confidence, we do work on every single one of the energy centers and how you can purge the energy that is unwanted, the excess old or stored emotion that is no longer serving you. So when you're able to do that, you raise your vibration and you raise your frequency. You know, when people say raise your frequency and they're like only telling you how to meditate, that's not the only way to do it. And actually, if you only try to meditate and raise your frequency that way, a lot of times it's not going to work because you have to go down in order for you to go up, if that makes sense energetically. And so purging all of these blockages will allow you to rise and raise your vibration and have it be consistent. And that's the key here. So not just when you're in meditation, your vibration is rising, but how can you actually keep that as a maintained frequency? And that is going to allow you to really unblock yourself from whatever it is that you're going through on a financial level. Of course, in addition, health and relationships will be something that get a little bit easier for you to manifest as well. So with that being said, that's all that I have for you. I'm going to send you an email after this live stream to send you some of that information of the Beyond Balance program. And if there's any questions that you have, you can ask me about those as well. So I'm going to go ahead and close you out. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. Thank you for your help. I'll definitely look into that. Perfect. I'm going to read some questions here. How do you keep yourself up energetically in a world that's so dark right now? You have to remember that there's also a lot of light in this world. And although it's a little bit of a trip, and I understand this, and what I'm saying is going to probably sound controversial, light and dark do not have a bad or good connotation to them. Everything in this world is neutral. There's always two sides of the same stick, two sides of the same coin. And so although you are experiencing darkness, although you are experiencing contrast, it can be integrated. It can be transmuted into light or healing energy. So your ability to have a vision for this world, have a vision for yourself of peace, harmony, and balance is actually what's going to create more of that into this world. So if you're looking to change the world, which is literally my mission as a business owner, this is exactly why I started my business in the first place, but being able to really project onto this world the idea that you believe of health, harmony, peace, balance, love, joy, wisdom, growth, transformation, expression is going to be what actually solidifies that. We can manifest a different world by healing ourselves, through healing ourselves, and through raising our own vibration. When we raise our own vibration, it affects everyone around us, and when everyone's vibration is rising, then we can actually see those manifestations be physically materialized into this world. And so that is the way that I like to look at it in terms of perspective, viewpoint, and energetics. But in the same breath, if you are thinking about how to keep your own individual self up energetically, the best way to do so is through energy cleansing. And for that, I have a whole protect your energy using the 5 elements video at the top of my page. You can click the link in my bio, click protect your energy, and it's going to show you exactly how to use all those elements to bring your body into balance. And that's what's really going to unburden you from all of the negativity, ill will, jealousy, evil eye that you may absorb on a day-to-day basis. Great question. Can you help with manic energy? You have to ground your energy. Manic energy is very overwhelming headspace energy, and it's an out of balance that we have in the upper 3 energy centers for the most part. So in order for you to counterbalance that, you have to ground all of that excess, overactive, overstimulated energy down into the ground and be very consistent. And if you're experiencing a lot of mania, that's always going to be my very first thing, my very first suggestion along with you being able to energy cleanse yourself with the other elements as well. Grounding your energy is energy cleansing through the earth element, and using Mother Earth's medicine will really help rebalance you and reconfigure those energy centers so that you're not so much in here all the time, but you can actually kind of get back into your physical body more so. Am I a real healer? Yes. Thanks for asking though. I mean, some people, I get it. Any other questions that you have? I know, Crystal, I saw you sign up right before I hit the live stream button, and I was like, oh yes, like I had a mini dance party because I was so excited that you joined. Oh my gosh, thank you for this little flower crown. Okay, let me see. Sabine, that's okay if you're not financially in the position right now to be able to... Sorry, my dogs are doing stuff. Boys, relax. They're like making noises in the back. I'm like, hello. It's okay if you're not financially available to invest in some of my services or programs at this time. I do have free options for you. You can go to the top of my page and join my free community called Aura House. I have a whole bunch of replays of past live streams that I did specifically exclusive to that community, where you can really get into your healing journey and have some more insights, have perspective switches, and also allow yourself to adhere to physical practices. My dogs are going crazy, so I'm gonna let them out, which means that they're gonna probably be like running around and making noises during the live stream, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'll be right back. told you. Watch. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Hi, babies. Hi, honeys. Okay, we go on a walk soon, I promise. Oh, goodness gracious. For any makeup questions, you can DM me separately here on TikTok or even on Instagram. I'm going to make sure that no one's waiting for me on one of my lists. Baby, what did you just drop? If there's anyone else who would like a personal one-on-one Reiki session here on the live stream for any area of concern that you have with your health, your wealth, or your relationships, please, baby. Oh, hi. I didn't know it was you. You're okay. The other one's a little crazy. Then please go to the link in my bio at the top of my page and click live Reiki session, and I will be able to tap into your individual energy, let you know what's going on there that is keeping you from experiencing the manifestations that you want to experience. So, baby, look at you looking at the camera like, what are we doing today? We're doing a live stream, baby. We're doing a live stream. Okay, let me see if there's any questions here. Naj, you signed up for one? Okay, let me see here. Oh, Naj, I see you here. Thank you so much for being so patient. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for also reminding me. My screen doesn't automatically refresh, so I have to sometimes refresh it 3 times because of the system that I'm on. It's kind of weird, but thank you so much for being so patient. I appreciate that very, very much. Hi, what's the unblocked application for, please? I saw it on your page. The unblocked application is a series of questions that helps me understand what your emotional barriers are when it comes to relationships. And the unblocked program is a 3-month program where you're going to get to work with me exclusively, one-on-one, where we get to basically heal you from the outside in and heal you from the inside out so that you can experience healthy and positive relationships, not only with yourself, but with your loved ones as well. Or if you're trying to attract positive relationships, it always starts with the standard that you're setting for yourself. So it's also really great for those of you who are work from home moms or 9-to-5 moms who are trying to juggle work, parenthood, and also your healing journey. So if you are interested in that program, that's going to be where you can apply so I can understand where you're coming from, what your goals are, what your challenges are, and see if we're even a good fit to heal together in the first place. And if for any reason we're not a good fit in the unblocked program, everyone is able to access my Beyond Balance program. So let's get into you, Naj. Let's see what we have going on in terms of your area of concern. So let's see. Sorry, why am I saying Naj? Oh yeah, because, sorry. I was like, am I saying your name wrong? And it's Naj over here, but it's the whole name over here. Beautiful. So confidence, just overall healing, and then protection. Perfect. We can definitely do some protection for you today because it is definitely very important to make sure that you have. And we're just right off the bat for you, if you really are looking to protect your energy and you want more ways to do so other than just wearing crystals or maybe setting the intention to protect yourself, but it's not really working, then I definitely suggest, I'll leave it in the email after the session, that you get the Protect Your Energy video, because that goes over the 5 elements and how you can use them to protect your energy and energy cleanse yourself. Okay, that's going to be a game changer for you. I always thought that I could protect my energy with only crystals, and crystals work just fine, but I always teach that you have to be able to use your own energy first and understand your own energy first before you use other tools. And so with that being said, sometimes you can see people wear a whole bunch of crystals and they always still feel impacted. It's typically because they're not cleansing themselves and not even cleansing their crystals. So you have to be able to cleanse your crystals too. So just something to keep in the back of your mind when you're getting more resources for your self-healing journey. So baby, excuse me, but you're gonna have to lie down, my love. Here. Baby, I know. Sorry. Baby. Okay, so baby, I'm so sorry, Naj. This is why I keep them in the room. This is why I keep them in the room. Okay, baby, lay down and I'll get you a treat afterwards and we'll go on a walk. Okay, let's settle in. I'm gonna take a couple deep breaths for myself to get back into the space. Okay, Naj, take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Naj, the biggest thing that I'm seeing for you at this time is your root. Your root is definitely in a place where it needs some time, energy, and attention from you. So with every inhale that you take, I want you to inhale all the way down from the base of your spine to the tips of your toes, and really focus on that lower half of your body, bringing a lot of love, energy, attention, awareness to this space. So it's almost as if I want you to inhale into this area and then exhale from this area. Focusing all of that energy downwards, 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 and even imagining you extending some energetic roots from the bottoms of your feet into Mother Earth. Now I know that you probably don't have Mother Earth underneath you at this time, but just get into that visual practice so that when you do decide to ground your energy or use some rocks, that you know exactly what you're doing. So envision those roots coming down and envision Mother Earth's roots coming up to meet yours. Interlock those roots and begin the discharging process of all of the emotional energy that is weighing you down that needs to be released. Good. Keep facilitating that process. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm going to focus some attention up by your crown and your third eye as you keep focusing down towards your root to make sure that we are healing both parts of you evenly. Good job, keep breathing. You got this. Good, Naj. Now I want to have you take your hands, rub them together, blow into them 3 times, place them on your belly, instilling yourself with confidence, instilling yourself with self-esteem, positivity, joy, happiness, bliss, that sunshiny energy, that fire energy. Feel the warmth in between your hands and your belly and focus in on it, infusing yourself with all of this goodness. Keep going, keep up with the breath, infusing, pumping, energizing that solar plexus. You may start to feel some resistance here. I can feel it now. That is okay. Tap into that inner child version of you. Continue to feel that warmth. Your inner child is wild, is free, is happy, it's joyous, blissful, expressive. This part of you is always connected to you. You can tap into this version of you at any time. Go ahead and infuse your energy centers with some symbols for protection, activating the energy centers that need that activation. At this time, Naj, I want you to envision white light energy permeating from your solar plexus and expanding all the way out through your energetic field, almost like a white glow is cast all around you, starting from within. And once you can feel that lightness and that brightness within you, close your eyes while you do this process. You will start to see the backs of your eyelids turn from black to white or a lighter color. And when you are there, breathe in deep. And then on the outsides of that white glow that is emanating from within you, you can see that white glow extend beyond you at least a couple feet out from your physical body. And on the outer rim of that, I want you to imagine violet flames of protection are around you at this time, destroying any debris in your energy field that could be causing you harm. Allowing all of this pure energy that we are giving you right here in this session to stay in where no one else can take it from you, no one else can drain it away. Keeping all the goodness in and everything that does not serve you out. Good. And with that being said, and so it is, this healing energy is going to last within your system for the next 10 days or so. So drink a lot of water, make sure that you're taking care of yourself and eating healthy foods. Stay away from processed foods as much as you can at this time to help maintain this healing energy. But Naj, this is all that I have for you at this time. If I were to recommend a program for you, it would definitely be Beyond Balance, because we go over protecting your energy a lot in there. If you wanted the Protect Your Energy video just by itself to learn how to energy cleanse, that's going to be great for you. If you want it already included so you don't have to pay twice for something, just get the Beyond Balance program, and it actually includes everything that I talk about in the Protect Your Energy video. So it's an added bonus in that program that I threw in there. For that program, it does help you heal on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. And so it really goes over, we start with the root. And so the root was something that I saw a lot for you. And we really focus on the physical body first. And the physical body is going to be the energy centers of the root, the solar plexus, and the sacral. And so starting there, I think is going to be amazing for you. When you are grounding your energy, when you're unblocking your energy centers, when you can purge the imbalances that are within you, you're going to start to notice a huge difference in your health overall. And again, it's going to add as extra protection for you, especially if you're someone who's highly sensitive, or maybe you absorb a lot of people's energy all the time. People like to trauma dump on you or something like that. This is really going to save you. from experiencing the kind of symptoms that we can experience not being protected and being with these kinds of people or in those kinds of environments. So that's all that I see for you at this time. So thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. I'm going to go ahead and close you out. So warm and tingly, yeah, there was a lot of warmth that I felt, especially going into that solar plexus, just kind of reinfusing you with a lot of that energy. The solar plexus is the holder of the element of fire within our being, and so confidence being one of the first areas of concern for you, I always make sure to add some fire energy, and I could really feel my hands heating up when I was doing that for you, so I'm glad that you were able to sense that on your end as well. Jess, the signups are in the link in my bio, so click the link in my bio and it says TikTok live sessions, and you should be able to get on in and let me know what your area of concern is. Anyone have any questions for me as we're here? Things to heal your physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual body, things that maybe you just want to share with me, practices that you've been doing that have really been working for you. Maybe you've been trying some practices that you thought would work for you and they're not, and you're wanting to understand why. If there's anyone who's really being consistent in their healing journey, speak up and share some things that have been really helping you out. You look like such a proud furry mama. I am. I love my little babies. My little babies are my world. And we're super telepathic with one another as well. So that's why they were like, I want to get out of the room. And I was like, okay, I got you. Don't worry about it. And they're being nice. Like, they could totally be barking at the mailman right now, and they're not. Like, they know when I'm on live streams. Unless they really feel like someone's like coming, they won't really bark during a live stream, but as soon as the camera's off, they're like, we're wild, we'll do anything we want. And I'm like, okay. I promise you I train them. I do, but you tell a dog not to bark, you know? Let's see. Someone's like, I love your dog. I love them too. Ooh, cancel that. Okay, sure. What do you recommend for loss? So loss in terms of like maybe a loved one that has passed away. There could be a lot of grief in the heart space, a lot of energy that needs to be tapped into in terms of the emotional body. So really making sure that you are facilitating your own healing journey through tapping into your emotional body is so important. And with that being said, making sure that you're tapping into your physical body is so important when there's a lot of emotional release. When we have an overabundance of emotion, sometimes it's hard for us to just like release it all and like cry it all out. So we have to get into the physical body, because that just amplifies our ability to release. And so that's why in specifically my Beyond Balance program, I focus on the physical body first, because the physical body is the holder of every single one of the other bodies. So it holds, it's the physical vehicle, if you will, for the emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. So that's why we always start at the physical, and once you can get the physical down, then we move up to the emotional body. But yeah, tapping into the heart space, making sure that you're tapping into the physical body as you intend to release is going to be so important. Grounding your energy, understanding that when you are going through loss as well, that it's really seeping out of your pores, and it can influence the whole entire room and other people around you. So you may even start to notice that like people are a little bit sadder or more concerned, a little bit more sensitive, or like I guess the word would just be sensitive, or maybe even triggered around you at this time, if it's something that's very like raw and real. Not that it wouldn't be real, but if it's like still very like recent, and it's still like being like processed for you, and it's not something that has already transpired like a few years ago and you're kind of at a better place. If it's something that's really recent, then that energy seeps out of your pores essentially and leaks onto everything and everyone else. So energy cleansing is super important to not only protect your energy, but to protect the energy of others, so that you're not kind of expelling too much onto them and weighing them down energetically too. Do you have any Reikis for physical motivation? So motivation is always primarily, for the most part, going to be the solar plexus. And so any videos that you see of mine that are for the solar plexus are going to help. And Jess, if you want, we can do a personal session right here on the live stream to help you with that. Okay, so I'm able to take, I think, about one more person here on the live stream. If anyone else signs up for a Reiki healing session, it'll just have to be after the live stream. So if you are dealing with something when it comes to your health, your wealth, or even your relationships. Let me know what that is. What is your area of concern? What are you trying to manifest or bring about in terms of success in one of these 3 areas? And you can let me know what that is through the link in my bio. When you do that, I'm able to know your name, I'm able to know your area of concern, and then I can tap into your energy centers, also letting you know any messages from spirit that you have that you need to hear at this time that come up, plus letting you know exactly how to heal that area of concern so that you can maintain the healing that we're doing after the session. Every single time that you receive a healing session from me, at least, it's going to stay within your system for the next 10 days or so, and you're also going to get a replay and recording of the live stream sessions, so you can rewatch as many times as you'd like afterwards. How much is the live session? It is $40 for a live session, which is a very good price point for my sessions, at least if you're trying to get in a one-on-one full hour-long session that includes many other things than just the Reiki healing itself. Is $197. So to try out a Reiki session with me and just have a little bit of that energy healing and see how we work together, it's definitely a good price point to kind of enter you guys in on. And I really only offer these during the live streams as well, and so if you're interested in getting them, then make sure that you're getting them when I'm on a live. I'm gonna make sure that this is working properly now that I'm uploading this to on the back end. Good. Any other questions? Oh, yes. Courtney, let's do yours now. Thank you so much. Thanks for reminding me. It wasn't on here, so I'm just like, okay. So let's go ahead. Courtney, I'm gonna have you tap in. Consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Courtney, you can have your intention here in your mind's eye. If you still wanted to do something for confidence or for what we did the last time, we absolutely can. But whatever else it is, you can definitely set that intention, and I'll just find it with you here. See what's going on with you. There is something kind of in between the throat, heart, and solar plexus area, so we'll just go ahead and clear those out for you here. I'm seeing the energy of a bird here for you, almost like a blue jay. So I will try and see the spirit animal message for that and the medicine for that and why a blue jay is here. But I believe blue jays are the ones that sing a lot. And so tapping into that energy, it almost does kind of feel too, because I was sensing a connection between the throat, the heart, and the solar plexus. When you do sing and when you do hum, it's almost like you are bringing that soul energy from your solar plexus through your heart, and then it activates with all of that emotion. You're allowing yourself to express yourself. So singing could be something that is very cathartic for you at this time. Maybe when you're doing some sort of spiritual practice, whether it's meditating, you decide to do some mantras or some humming or some singing. Maybe you I don't know if you do any spells or anything like that, but maybe when you have some Florida water, or you're praying to the moon, or when you're lighting some candles, or even if you're just trying to prepare a sacred space before you go into some yoga or something like that, then sing. Allow the energy of sound to come from you and to heal the space that you're in and to heal yourself as well. It's definitely a huge message that I'm seeing for you, because you're also able to release. Like you're hitting 2 things at once. You're able to release, and you're also able to express yourself, which infuses a lot more creativity and joy within your being. With that being said, just the vibration alone of you being able to sing will help release any stored emotion, pent up emotion that could be trapped in those areas for you. Yes, music, right? Music was part of your purpose, exactly. It's definitely being, what's the word I'm looking for? Either enhanced or inspired or It's definitely an area of focus for you at this time. And your spirit guides say, but make sure to enjoy it. Make sure that it's coming from a place of joy and it's not coming from a place where it's trying to be mass produced, or like, you know, you're trying to force yourself into the feeling of it, or you're trying to put too many restrictions on it, things like that. Like, there could be times for you creating in that way to get to a certain outcome, but remember the joy behind it always, is what they're trying to say here. Because if not, then that bird won't want to sing, is what I'm hearing. Feeling some stuff in the heart space for you, Courtney. So take your hands, you know the drill, rub them together, blow in 3 times, and tap into that heart space. Sometimes we can just have residual energy here. The heart space does so much. It's the bridge between both worlds, and so it's definitely an area that we want to make sure that we are just spending some extra time in. Of course, I know that you ground, and so when you ground your energy, that balances you, and then you're able to have a balanced crown and connection to the spiritual realm. And as long as your root is in balance and those upper 3 energy centers are in balance, like when you have your crown and your root good, your heart is usually good no matter what. So we also just have to remember that the heart is how we release things too. It's how messages come to us. And so I was just sensing some sort of sharp shooting pain almost, or a little bit of like a sore spot on the right side. And so that could just be more masculine energy. And so if you've had any sort of old emotional wounds come up from a masculine counterpart in your life, whether that be someone that you're currently with now, whether that be a father figure or anyone, it could be an uncle, someone from your past. It's just something that is trying to be released at this time. So focus in on that energy, put a little bit more focus and energy and attention and breath into the right side of your chest. Good job, Court. I'm sensing some stuff going on in the solar plexus all of a sudden. That can happen when we're trying to heal one energy center and it's like the energy does not want to leave. It'll try to go into another energy center, and it's going into the solar plexus now. So allow that breath work to really do the work for you at this time. I'm going to go ahead and program a symbol into this area to ignite the fire in your belly to destroy any impurities there. But I also want you to really stick your gut out, use your diaphragm, and do a lion's breath where you're sticking your tongue out and releasing with a lot of noise on that exhale. So inhaling, igniting that fire, and then exhaling like a dragon, like a lion. And do that a couple more times. Do that at least 5 times here. Yes, it is releasing. Keep going. last breath, Courtney. You might feel a little bit lightheaded through all the breathing. That is fine and that is normal. I would definitely say go outside and stomp on the ground after this for you. Barefoot, of course, but stomping on the ground, releasing, patting your body from head to toe. And if you have some Florida water, do a quick little Florida water cleanse on yourself afterwards. And honestly, this was a really good healing. Everything that needed to come out, from what I could see, has come out. So that is amazing and that is good. And of course, whatever that intention that you had was programmed when I programmed the symbol for you as well. Good. Yeah, but I definitely sense like you got to shake it out. Like, you know how when animals go through some sort of event and they need to kind of do a somatic shake, that's exactly what you need for yourself as well. Your like actual phlegm came up. Yeah, that's good. That's a very good sign. That's a very good sign. That is just another way for your body to use the element of water to purge some things that need to come through. So amazing release and good job for that one. Something that I would like to say to you as well is, I'm not sure when the last time you have done an egg cleanse was, but do an egg cleanse for yourself at some point. It doesn't have to be like right immediately after this. I would say after the live stream, go and do that kind of somatic practice outside for just a quick minute. It doesn't have to take too long. And then at some point within the next 3 days, do some sort of energy cleanse. It can be today, but you don't have to rush it because we already did some healing. So the healing's going to keep working on you. Good job, Courtney. Good releasing. I'm going to go ahead and close you out. As always, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. Beautiful. So I had a couple questions here. Is there any Reiki for congestion / allergy relief? I'm sick. I need to be better by tomorrow. Do you have some tips? So yeah, you can choose one of two options or you can do both. The first option is getting a personal energy session with me right now where I get to tap into your energy and help heal you from the outside in while you do some breath work to help you heal from the inside out. That's going to be great because the healing energy that we're doing today is going to last within your system for about the next 10 days or so. So it's going to keep healing you throughout that time. With that being said, the second option for you guys is going to be an egg cleanse, which is something that I literally just told Courtney about. How to do an egg cleanse is already on my TikTok. You're going to have to scroll a bit. I think it was from like 2022 or something like that. But once you find it, it says egg cleanse, and it's how an energy healer heals themselves. When you're able to do that egg cleanse, it really does remove a lot of the mucus, the phlegm, the sickness, anything that your body is holding on to as an imbalance. The egg will help to extract that. And so doing one or both of those things is really going to help you out. Good questions. Molly just tuned in. We can get on the list now. Yes, get on the list now. I usually like to do to keep it within a 2-hour time frame, but you are like just within that 2-hour time frame. So Molly, if you want to go ahead and hit the link in my bio and then sign up for an energy healing session, you can absolutely do so right now. You're so lucky that you came in at the time that you came in. And if my best friend Randy is here, hello. I think I saw you log in. I love you. I miss you already. Okay, let me make sure that I'm looking at my little right list here. And I'm down to my very last sip of water. Any questions that you have for me as well, those of you who are still here watching the show, raise your hand if you've been here since the very beginning of the live stream. Let me know if you've been here for almost 2 hours with me. If you have, your real ones. Hi babies. Come get some sugar. We're in between healings, so I can give you some attention. You can come here if you want. You can say hi. You want to say hi? No? That's okay. We're gonna go on a walkie soon. You ready? You ready to go on a walkie? Oh my gosh, you guys. Lorena. 2 Lorenas? Isn't that so wild? You guys should become best friends. 2 Lorenas? That's so wild to me. Do you have any good Reiki for stress and anxiety relief? We can do a personal session for you here if you want to, Callie. If not, then definitely all over my page, honestly, on TikTok, you can find some sort of healing for stress and anxiety. I also do on YouTube have a Reiki for stress and anxiety too. If you're someone who likes to have like Reiki 24/7 and you don't want them in just very short form videos, I actually suggest for you to go to the top of my page, click the link in my bio, and subscribe to my Inner Harmony membership, where I do a whole bunch of Reiki videos on there, and I do take requests. So if you are like, okay, well, I want a specific request for heartbreak or a specific request for such and such, you can let me know, and then I'll go ahead and make it and just pop it into the Inner Harmony membership. Okay. No, Molly, you're gonna be next actually, because I just finished up the last one that I had on my list. So you're right here right now. Da, da, da. Let me refresh this because I don't know why it's not doing this for me. There we go. You're like, challenges? I don't know. That is so cute. That's okay. We'll see what's going on. You're like, that I really am lucky. No, I'm saying, like, you're really lucky. Like, I just got done with the last one, and I'm like, okay, well, we're still in between time, so might as well. Look at you. Okay, something was calling you to the live stream. All right, so Molly, I'm gonna have you tap in by consenting out loud in your head or even in the chat. I want you to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. I'm seeing some nice white light energy for you here, really coming in through the crown and through the third eye. And then I see a whole bunch of yellow energy as well. So I feel like you may have been really calling upon some sort of ancestor, some sort of being on your spiritual team, maybe even just your higher self. Maybe you've been doing some prayers, or maybe you just are trying to manifest. But I see like the confidence, the willpower. I see you trying to like actually just be more successful, like grow in success. And this actually may have something to do with your career as well. Just doing a little bit of an energy reading inside of your healing today, because I know that you're kind of like, I don't know what I need, but let's see what I need. And I can feel a lot of your energy is trying to focus in on that. And I feel like you're trying to manifest expansion, growth, and success for yourself in the business that you do. Are you a mom? I feel like you may be a mom of maybe like two littles. I'm not sure if you have two littles, like under the age of 10 or something like that. If not, that's totally fine. There is a small potential also that you may be even trying to manifest more children. I'm not sure if you're trying to like manifest a baby or planning on it or like thinking about it, talking about it or whatever. Even if you're not, that's fine. The energy of children, the energy of babies is also just about like birth, like birthing in a manifestation of yours. And so it could just be those times where we are opening up new pathways inside of ourselves energetically. And I feel like that's exactly what the white light has been trying to do for you. You said two little dogs. Okay, you got two little fur babies. So do I. So then in that case, it's definitely going to be more towards that manifestation. And so when we think about manifesting, if you haven't already joined my free masterclass called Chakra Codes, that can be found at the top of my page. But I go over exactly how we really manifest, like how manifestation really works. It's not just a 3-6-9 method. It's not just repeating affirmations over and over again. It's about using your energy centers. And it is like a birthing process where it comes from the crown and releases all the way down through the root. And so I'm like seeing that potential energy. I'm seeing you creating space for whatever manifestation it is for success that you have in your life. So we're going to just go ahead and keep facilitating that. I'm clearing away a lot of energetic debris that could be disrupting this process from having it the flow that you're wanting it to have. And then activating the heart space. It's time for you to tap way more back into your heart and realize the why behind what it is that you're doing on a daily basis. Why are you doing, this business? Why are you engaging with this person? Why are you wanting to connect to so-and-so, whatever it is, really in the back of your mind, every action that you take that is of significant importance. I want you to get back into the why that you're doing it and tap into the heart space, because I can sense that the heart has been a little bit neglected for you. So what I will have you do, Molly, is take your hands, rub them together, create some heat, feel that warmth, feel that friction, feel your own energy start to come together, and blow into your hands 3 times. I'm going to have you place your left hand on your heart space, right hand on your belly, and really feel the cycle of energy flow, allowing yourself to give all of that energy into that solar plexus and for you to receive that energy through the left hand and then pump that back into the heart space. It's going down to the solar plexus, and we have this whole entire energetic connection, energetic circuit, if you will. Really focus on the energies of blessings, energies of rainbows, energies of just the ethereal realm, spiritual energy that is yours and yours only. And breathe into those areas. Keep breathing in through the nose, deep down to the belly, from the belly, out through the mouth. Good. You might feel a little lightheaded, that's totally normal. Feel your connection down to the earth. If your feet are not planted on the floor, make sure that they're planted now. Feel that connection to the earth. Feel that solidity, that foundation, that base. Good. Keep going. I'm going to infuse some symbols into your energy centers at this time to empower you, to instill strength, to instill protection for this creation that is about to be birthed by you. Good, and for you, Molly, I want you to release your hands and I want you to just kind of shake it out right here, right now. Allow all of that beautiful healing energy to facilitate throughout your whole entire being. So shaking your feet, shaking your legs, shaking your arms just a little bit, doing a little bit of a roll, and really allowing that energy to seep in further. We're doing a bit more of a somatic movement technique to have all that energy shift within you, not just on an energetic level, but on a very physical level as well. Good job. Beautiful, Molly. That was great. You are a very good receiver of the Reiki energy. I'm not sure if this is your first time receiving it one-on-one, but you did a very good job. If there is any suggestions that I would have for you moving forward, if you are really looking to manifest more of that success when it comes to your health, wealth, and relationships, then it would be the Beyond Balance program. But before that, I definitely think for you, it's going to be a wise decision to go to the top of my page, click the link in my bio, and do that free masterclass. The free masterclass is called Chakra Codes, and it shows you the 7 keys of your energy centers if you're not familiar with them already, and how you can use them to really bring forth those manifestations. If you already know a lot about energy centers and your chakra system, but you just don't know how to actually heal yourself, then you can go ahead and see more information about that Beyond Balance program. I'll let you know all the information that you need in an email after the session. You're like, you're actually a Reiki master. Perfect. Beautiful. With that too being said, I have a lot of people who are Reiki trained in that program too. What's good about it, if that's something that resonates with you, is that it also includes some information from my shamanic apprenticeship studies. So Reiki is great because it uses the energy of the cosmos and that electric energy from Father Sky, but the shamanic apprenticeship side really shows you how to use the healing energy and benefits and tools of Mother Earth medicine. If that's something that you don't know already and you're intrigued on learning about, that's an option for you. But thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. I'm so happy and full of bliss that you're able to say, you know what, I want to get a little Reiki session even though I'm a Reiki master. I feel honored, so thank you so much for that. I'm going to go ahead, if I have not already, and closed you out. Beautiful. You're like, I love that too. Learning is more my jam for sure. Love it. Good, guys. All right, so I did want to clear something else up. When someone was like, what is Reiki? So Reiki is a Japanese relaxation technique to facilitate healing in one's body. I'm not using my own energy. I'm using the energy of Reiki. If you use your own energy to heal other people, you will get drained. You may pass on to them things that you don't want to pass on to them and that they don't want. Also, you can start to feel very sick after doing that kind of session because you're not protecting your energy correctly, and you're not supposed to use your own life force energy and give that to someone else. Just think about how that sounds. So Reiki energy is its own energy, has its own consciousness, and you have to be attuned to that by a Reiki master in order for you to facilitate that healing. There are many different kinds of Reiki forms or even healing modalities, and so those are all going to be a little bit different. But in terms of the Reiki that I use, I'm not using my own energy, so I'm not rubbing anything off of mine. I want my energy. I don't know about you, but I'm not rubbing anything off of my energy onto you, nor does your energy rub off on me. And that's because we have that protective barrier of the Reiki energy. In terms of Reiki for shifters, I'm pretty sure I have a couple videos on my TikTok if you scroll down from a couple years ago, maybe last year or the year before that, where I did some reality shifting Reiki for you. Or if you're wanting me to help you facilitate that for yourself, you can sign up for a private one-on-one Reiki session, but I'm gonna log off right now. So whoever else wants to get a one-on-one Reiki session, it'll just be after the live stream, and I'll send you a video of that replay and recording. But I appreciate you guys for being here so much. The last thing that I do want to say is just one more little shameless plug about the programs that I have for you. If you are in a state right now where you are a work from home or 9-to-5 mom, or even if you're just someone who's looking to heal the relationship that you have with yourself and with loved ones, then I definitely suggest you applying for the Unblocked program. It will help you release emotional barriers, keeping you from maintaining healthy and positive relationships in your life, as well as help you balance work and parenthood alongside your self-healing journey. It is all about overcoming the resistance, which is fear, doubt, worry, or lack when it comes to maintaining these relationships. So again, all you have to do is DM me either here on TikTok or over on Instagram and write the word Unblocked, and I will send you that application. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.